My line heard one of my things dating. P Diddy need 20% or whatever. I'll a lot on her chest. I'm in Jamaica, Orica best. Hit a lick when cash converters that don't work is chess. I'm doing more and talking less. I love chilling with broke man, but
hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. Tonight it'll be the New York Liberty going up against the Las Vegas Aces. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
And on the floor tonight, a lot of experienced players who have seen it all.
Yeah, it's fun to watch young talent sometimes, but to me, at least, it's even more fun to watch players who know what they're doing, can execute at a very high level.
Like us here in the booth, right, guys? Passing the conversation back and forth, finishing strong. We just might be the best broadcast booth in the league.
And the Liberty start out with the ball. Here's Ionescu. From downtown. Rebound by the Aces. Gray in the post. Covered by Ionescu. And that one's good. Gray.
With a solid frame and terrific body control, Gray is comfortable operating down low.
Ionescu outside. Jacks up a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, good luck. If you're the player who has to guard her, it is never going to be an easy night.
Outside Young. Pass to Gaddis. Here's Gray. Now here's Gaddis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Stokes. Guarded by Jones. And that one's good. Stokes.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Back to Ionescu. Pass to Jones. Inside. Ionescu. Lainey Hamilton up top. The second chance effort from the arc. That shot off the mark.
Not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 of 4 early.
And in 2023, Asia Wilson won her second straight Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, with all that she does, we almost take Wilson's D for granted at this point. She's got those 2 MVPs, the 2 championships. But Asia led the WNBA in defensive rating in 2023. I mean, Wilson is a player who controls the paint on both ends.
Now here is Gaddis. Pass to Stokes. Gray. There's the three. Connects from three-point range.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
Here's Lainey Hamilton. And here's Ionescu for three. They get it again. Jones. Asia Wilson with some nice D. The Aces leading. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Yeah, that's all that you can do. Wilson is so good at capitalizing inside, even when she's under duress.
There's Lainey Hamilton. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. Jones outside. Pass to Lainey Hamilton. Shot clock at 5.
Never one to give up on the defensive end. Wilson plays with relentless intention.
Now here is Goddess. Again, Las Vegas.
Yeah, they've got themselves in front right now with some outstanding shooting right off the bat. You like to see that aggression early on.
It's been just an absolute clinic at that end of the floor. They're filling it up.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. They grab their own miss. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Goddess. Back to Wilson. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for 2.
Well, when you're guarding an inventive scorer like Wilson, it's always important to stay disciplined. Maybe next time, defense.
It's her first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
More than half of the regular season is behind us. So what are you guys watching for at this point in the year?
I'm looking for the top teams to really separate themselves from the rest of the league ahead of the postseason.
Yeah, and if you're an elite team, you should be totally locked in at this point and winning games very consistently by this juncture of the year.
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
And guys, for Asia Wilson, she's always a factor night in and night out.
Well, when you're a multiple-time MVP, us and the fans expect that. There's no doubt she's cemented herself as one of the best players of this generation.
Yes, it's good.
Never scared to score near the hoop. Ionescu has a really impressive touch inside.
Jackie Young from outside. And Jones pulls it down. The Liberty trail. Vandersloot with it. Pass to Stewart. From past the arc. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Now here's Young. Covered by Thornton. Lets the three fly. And it's Jackie Young with the three.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Now Vandersloot. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot is good by Ionescu.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Three-pointer, Jackie Young. She's off on that one.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Vandersloot outside. Stewart. Jones. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I like the aggression there. Yeah, hitting the offensive boards hard.
Outside Plum. Back to Young. From 15 feet away, that one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Now here's Vandersloot. Ionescu up top. Shoots. A'ja Wilson grabs the board.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
The rebound by the Liberty.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019, and her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs her first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs.
First free throw is good.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
She's perfect from the line this time.
Well, we can all agree on this. There is nothing quite like summer hoops in Vegas, as long as the AC is pumping.
Yeah, I mean, it was, 110, 115 to get up there, but you got the 2K Summer League going on, the men's national team normally playing games, having a camp, tons of elite high school events, and, of course, Aces season in full swing.
Now here is Goddess. Here's Gray. Nails the baby hook.
They built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the basket by Ionescu.
She is a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they would be if she was not having this kind of a quarter.
Sinks the three-pointer.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Liberty, keep it alive. It's good on the putback.
What terrific hustle. She's got a nose for those rebounds.
Wow, she is ferocious when that ball goes up.
And that's what they've got her out there for, making plays like that.
Defensively, they have got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, still early, but you're right. They need to bump up the intensity on defense. A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And here's Goddess. 5 points in the game.
Egbo, guarded by Sabali. Pass to Goddess.
To the inside. Clark. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Effective trip down the floor, ending up with Clark getting a nice look.
Now here's Ionescu. Covered by Goddess. It could go. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
What a three at the horn. They end the quarter on a high note.
I'll say that'll give them a nice little lift to start the next quarter.
Yeah, let's see how it works out for them.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Aces ahead, up by 12. Hold tight, we've got more basketball action headed your way. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
Defense paying dividends for them through one.
Coach has to be happy about their effort on that end. Just a lot of hustle.
The height difference there was huge. but she canceled it out with great body control in the air.
That body control right there is essential. If you're giving up a bunch of height on flat ground, then you better be good in the air.
And be able to adjust in the air, too.
Now here's Vandersloot. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Clock at 4. A rebound by Goddess.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
It looks very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
They don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Well, that's what full court man-to-man is all about. All pressure, all the time.
And 100% effort.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Wasted no time on that one.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Thiebish. She's guarded by Plum. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Gray right side. Pass to Egbo. Goddess. That one drops for her.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Here's Berg. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Thiebish shot is off. Egbo in the post. Vandersloot defending. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Here's Clark. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
New York calls timeout.
Over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Sabrini and Escu from outside. The rebound by Goddess.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's how true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
Now here is Goddess. They lead by 23, and that's the most we've seen.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with the purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
New York, no good that time either.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game.
Yeah, keep your composure.
One of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
Now here is Goddess. 13 points in this game. Down low. Egbo gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Here's Vandersloot. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Ball Jones from long range. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray. Now the Aces with it. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Plum gets the bucket.
One of the best skills Plum has, her release. It's so fast, especially off the feed.
Here's Vandersloot. She's a three. Not gonna fall. Starting off slow, she misses her first three from the floor.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
Now here's Vandersloot. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by the Aces.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
Bynum. Another three for Las Vegas.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 16. And it's rebounded by Kelsey Plum. And now the Aces on the break. And that one's good. Goddess.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
They've been looking out of sorts here in the last few possessions.
This is when they need to be patient and find a high percentage shot.
Outside Sabali. Ionescu. Castellini Hamilton. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Jackie Young the rebound. Here's Las Vegas. Gray outside. Sweet little floater.
You love to see a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still complete the play. That's toughness.
And the Liberty with possession here. Now Vandersloot. Back to Ionescu. The three is up. It's rebounded by Young.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Now here is Goddess. 18 points for her. Shoots a fader, and the shot goes in.
We've seen them do a good job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and that's why they're starting to pull away. Foot on the gas pedal, not getting conservative at all, just adding to that lead.
Yeah, put this game out of doubt.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, John Quill Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Now here is Goddess. She's got 20. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Egbo gets the bucket.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
It's good from long range.
That is a huge performance for her. She drained 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and she's got 2 more here in the second.
Pass to Goddess. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Now here's Jones. She has 6. Drains the 3-pointer.
Well, she's shot a very good percentage today, and her team has needed every last bit of it.
Pass to Goddess. Plum. Goddess with the ball. 23 points in the game. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
She's just putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous scoring output.
Here's Ionescu. It's hauled in by the Aces.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
And no good trying to get that one. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Aces on top, opening a huge gap. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. And welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. We've seen Goddess really having a great game here.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Pass to Wilson. Goddess. Back to Wilson. And the layup falls.
Defensively, they've got to start bodying them up. You know, get a little bit more physical and help your chances at winning this game.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint. And the worst part, it's at both ends of the floor.
Now, here is Ionescu. Lainey Hamilton can't hit. Now Gray. Pass to Goddess. Here's Stokes. And here's Goddess. Jackie Young on the wing. Nailed from three-point land.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 19. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here.
Liberty ball.
And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Corner shot. And yep, it's good. And here are the aces now.
You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent.
Now here is Stewart, looking for her first basket still in this one. Beyond the arc. Stokes with the rebound.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
Wilson outside. Pass to Gray. Goddess. To the middle. And that one's good. Wilson.
Really one of the best players in the pick and roll. Wilson has a great feel off the screen.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Now here is Stewart. Ionescu outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jones.
Lainey Hamilton.
And the 3 off target.
A slow start to the second half. Seems like they left their offense in the locker room.
To the paint. Here's Wilson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 21.
Pass to Lainey Hamilton.
And again, it's the Liberty missing.
She's just had a brutal outing, and she still hasn't managed to get a field goal, and the team is struggling because of it.
Goddess with the ball, covered by Ionescu. And that one's good. Goddess.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint, and I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah. Nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Now here is Stewart. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here's Goddess. Here's Young. Up and in on the layup.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Here's Lainey Hamilton. Ionescu. Great defending. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
You know, when you look at Sabrina Ionescu, one of the highlights for her in the offseason, competing against Steph Curry in a three-point contest. That was fun.
It was also special for NBA and WNBA fans. The event took place during the NBA All-Star Weekend, and Sabrina held her own, recording a score of 26 to Steph's 29.
And the first one drops.
Well, New York won that 2020 lottery, and their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players.
And so she makes both from the line.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable. Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Here's Vandersloot. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Now here's Ionescu. She's guarded closely. They shoot again. And Stewart with the lay-in.
What a hustle play by Stewart. Picks up the trash and puts it in the can. She has such a motor.
With the fadeaway. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And what a performance we're seeing from her. Not one miss today. Remarkable.
Jones outside. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Now here is Goddess. She's got 31. To the middle. Shot's good by Clark.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That might make the defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
Now here's Vandersloot. Ionescu up top. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Tiffany Hayes.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage she put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second half.
Goddess with the ball. Down low. Egbo. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. Now Ionescu. Launches a three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
I don't care how you look at it. She's having a great game from outside.
Now here is Goddess. Covered by Ionescu. Bucket is good.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Now here's Vandersloot. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Stewart. Here's Ionescu. Off target with the open look. And here are the aces now. Now here is Goddess. And the aces tack on two more.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, That is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now here's Vandersloot. Ionescu left side. Jones. Outside Stewart. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Rebound by the Aces.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Shot's good by Clark.
Driven by competition, Clark loves to put on a show, and really, that's exactly what she's doing right now.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside for Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. The shot that time not on target.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
Now Clark. Hayes, covered by Thornton. Here's Plum. Good on the three-point shot.
When Plum takes a three, she means it. She doesn't force her own shot from range.
Ionescu outside. Here's Jones. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time, and offensive glass getting it done.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Aces on top, running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. And here's Ionescu. For three. The shot comes out.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
To the inside. Clark. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Hard to get that shot off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for her, especially down low in the post.
That's a big challenge she's taken on. Going in there with the bigs, great job.
Pass to Lainey Hamilton. And we've talked about this. One of the major challenges in the W is travel.
Well, you know, you look at just the geography of the league. Most of the teams are on the West Coast or on the East Coast. So you end up with really long flights to play those interconference games.
And it just tells you that resting between games is so important. Diet, sleep, taking care of your body is crucial.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Deep into her bag. Ionescu elite with the rocks.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. No good with the layup. From deep, cans it from downtown.
An attentive player who sees the floor well. Clark really understands how to distribute the rock.
And so it's New York with it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Vandersloot's shot is off.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Ionescu left side. And can't cash in from close range. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Goddess. Drops in the tray.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. And looking around the league, Brian, which team do you think has the best young core?
Oh, this is an easy one. I'm going with the franchise that has the last 2 #1 overall picks, the Indiana Fever.
Yeah, and those two fit so well. I mean, Aaliyah Boston dominating the paint, Caitlin Clark on the perimeter. Good luck stopping that pick and roll.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Vandersloot, good.
Figuring out ways to score inside at 5'8". Vandersloot has multiple ways to finish.
And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And that one's good. Goddess.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Jones outside. Screen by Stewart. And Jones is good for 3.
That last 3 got Jonquel Jones fired up. So she strikes back with one of her own.
Pass to Egbo. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those 2 titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023. The first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
And the league is expanding for the 2025 season. Very exciting. What do you guys think is the best part about it?
Well, for me, it's the extra roster spots. There are so many talented players in women's basketball right now. And the W, it's really needed more space, more spots, more places on the roster for a while now.
Oh, I agree. I mean, when you look at the last cut lists back in May, right before the season, there are some serious hoopers on there.
And the shot goes in.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
Here's Vandersloot. Pass to Stewart. And here is Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. Egbo pulls it in.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time, but he got lucky. Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Jones left side. Pass to Berg. Vandersloot. Here's Jones. And nothing is falling right now for them. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And that one's good. Berg.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Inside. A kick out to Hayes. Goddess. To the paint. Here's Bell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You just love a player like her. She's been the floor general at the offensive end.
She has been on it today, just doing a great job of keeping that ball moving.
Pass to Stewart. Thornton. Screen by Stewart. Now Jones. She's guarded by Egbo. Basket made. That gives her 7 field goals and 13 tries.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
To the inside. Now Goddess. And I'll let you two take out your crystal balls here. What do you think is the next step for this league?
I just think everything gets bigger. We're talking ratings, attendance, interest. We're just now scratching the surface.
Absolutely, and we've seen massive growth the last few years, and to me, the WNBA, this is not where it ends up. They're just getting started, and it's going to continue every year to get bigger and bigger.
Three-pointer, Brianna Stewart. They get it back. Out to Vandersloot. From deep. Good on the triple.
If Vandersloot gets a look she likes, she lets it rip. I love her quick decision-making.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
And the shot goes down. Oh, boy. Looks like she was injured there.
Yeah, and from the look of her face, she's in a lot of pain.
Clearly, and it looks like she's coming out of the game to get it checked out.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Stewart. The three. Here's Jones. And at last they get one to fall.
The D got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Here's Goddess. Hits the three-point bomb.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Goes back up. Kept alive. Stewart can't hit.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove. That tray has been deadly.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Burke. Expanding her range. Out of bounds. It'll be Aces ball.
In for Liberty, Lainey Hamilton, Sabrina Ionescu.
Goddess with the ball. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort. It felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
Hope you had a great time. Drive home safely, and we will see you next time.